next problem. So I have bunch of additions, so let's go over them carefully, right? 13 fraction 7 over 8 plus 18 and the fractional part 1 over 6. So notice these are mixed numbers. Okay, so first of all, what I can do is add the 13 and the 8 because these are huge fractional parts. I can do that. There are several ways of doing this problem, by the way. I could convert all of this to improper fraction, all of this to improper fraction. Okay, so that is of course the safest way, especially when you're subtracting and so on and so forth. Regardless, here is an alternative approach. Add the 13 and the 18. What is 13 and 18? So 13 plus 18 I'm adding, and then I'm going to add 7 over 8 with the fraction 1 over 6. Okay, so that is 13 plus 18, check my work, it's a 33. Now, they want the answer in simplest form as a mixed number, so I will leave it as it is. I need to find least common denominator here. Okay, so let's check the work, right, for least common denominator. Start with the largest number, 8. Does 8 divide 8 evenly? Yes. Does 6 divide 8 evenly? No. 6 times 1 is 6, and then 6 times 2 is 12. So let's take multiples of 8. That's 8. The next one is 8 times 2 is a 16. Does 8 divide 16 evenly? Yes. Does 6 divide 16 evenly? No. 6 times 1 is 6, 6 times 2 is 12, 6 times 3 is 18. Now, so 8 times 1, 8, 8 times 2, 16. The next one is 8 times 3, 24. Does 8 divide 24 evenly? Yes. 8 times 3 is 24. Does 6 divide 24 evenly? Yes. 6 times 4 is 24. So 24 is your least common denominator. So you are going to write both the fractions with 24 as the common denominator. Alright. So how do I get from 8 to 24? I multiply 8 by 3. Okay, and I do the same to the numerator. So 8 times 3 is 24, 7 times 3 is a 21. Likewise, how do I go from 6 to 4? 6 times 4 is 24. Whatever I multiply to the denominator, I multiply to the numerator. 1 times 4 is a 4. All right. At this point, well, this is the whole part, so it continues plus fraction. 24 is common denominator, so I write it right away. Numerator is 21 plus 4. 21 plus 4 is 25. Okay. At this point, notice this is an improper fraction, right? 25 is bigger than 24. So let's divide it out to see what's going on. 25 is in the numerator. Okay, the numerator goes inside. I'm dividing by 24, so 24 goes outside. How many 24s go in 25? 24 times 1 is 24. When you subtract, I have a 1 left over. So that is 1. I'll write the 33 as it is plus. This guy is fraction 1, the whole part 1, followed by the fraction 1 over 24. You see, that's the numerator. Whole part, remainder gives you fractional part with the same denominator. All right. You understand the meaning of this. This is 33 plus 1 and 1/24. So it's same as saying 1 plus 1 over 24. That's what this means. A mixed number is nothing but the whole part plus the fractional part. So if you notice, I can combine the whole parts. 33 and 31 is 34 plus 1 over 24. So I can simply write it as mixed number. 34 1 over 24. Okay. Likewise, similar question. Fraction 4 over 5 plus 8 fraction 2 over 7. So when I see a mixed number and a fraction part, either you can resolve this, make it into an improper fraction and then proceed, or keep the whole part separate. So let me explain what I mean. So 4 over 5 is 4 over 5 plus 8 and 2 sevenths is nothing but 8 plus fraction 2 over 7. So at this point, let me get the 8 aside and just worry about the fractions. So that's a fraction 4 over 5 plus a fraction 2 over 7. Now I need common denominators. 5 and 7, least common denominator. Start with the bigger number. Does 5 divide 7 evenly? No. 7 times 2 is 14. Does 5 divide 14 evenly? No. 7 times 2, 14. 7 times 3, 21. Does 5 divide 21 evenly? No. 7 times 4, 28. Does 5 divide 28 evenly? No. 7 times 5, 35. Does 5 divide 35 evenly? Yes. Does 7 divide 35 evenly? Yes. So make sure all the denominators divide, and that's when you stop. So your common denominator is 35. So 8 plus. I want both the fractions to be written with 35 in the denominator. Okay. How do I go about it? How do I go from 5 to 35? I need to multiply by 7, right? So whatever I multiply by in the denominator, I must multiply by in the numerator. So 4 times 7 is a 28 here. 7 times 5 gives me 35. Whatever I multiply downstairs, I must multiply upstairs. So that's a 10. Okay. So that gets me whole part 8 as it is plus fractional part 35 in the denominator. 28 plus 10 is 38. Okay. Notice nothing reduces. 7 and 5, neither of them go there. So there is no reduction, but this is an improper fraction, so you can convert it into a mixed number. How do we do that? Well, you write the numerator first. That goes inside, and you are dividing by 35. That goes outside, right? How many 35s go in 38? Only once. So you are going to subtract. That's a 3. So this is nothing but whole part is 1. Fractional part is with the remainder. Okay. Keep in mind, denominator continues to be denominator. So all of this is equal to 8 plus whole part 1, and the fractional part is 3 over 35. So notice how I said instead of writing like this, I wrote 1 plus. Why did I do that? Because now I can add the whole parts. 9 and 3 over 35. Okay. 9